Welcome again and good evening, and thank you for joining the Spirits Mech Lab, the Lance Commander of the Sentinel Hardlines. Earlier today I filmed a creation of an SRM boat on this Catapult C1. If you've selected a C1 as your mech, congratulations. Beautiful mech, nice balance between A1, not C1. I thought that sounded weird. Catapult A1, that is. Nice balance between armor and loadout. Heavy on the missiles. 100% missiles, no lasers in the torso, no ballistics in the torso, no lasers anywhere. Just good old-fashioned missiles. So, a true boat through and through. This time what we're going to do is we're going to balance it out a bit, not do the full SRM6s. I'm going to show you my suggested build, balance between an SRM6, 4, and streak SRM2 for accuracy. Let's get right into it. Oh, wrong button. I'm going to load them out. Get right to this here. I am going to drop a 6, 4, that making 10 SRMs immediately, and a streak SRM2 for accuracy. When the case comes that I'm able to lock on, I know that at least those guys are going to home right in and go for that center torso. Kind of a guarantee. If that center torso is damaged, I want to make sure that my shot knocks them out. SRM6, SRM4, and a streak SRM2. I like to keep my ammo with my guns, because if the gun goes, well, what the hell do I need the ammo for anyway? I only take 1 ton of streak SRM ammo, because I'm only firing 4 per salvo, and 100 missiles is more than I need. SRM. That gives me 400 SRM missiles. That's typically what I go with this mech. If I wind up with extra tonnage, I'll put some more in there. Nice thing about this loadout, not having any hard points other than AMS in the torso, is that that torso is then completely reserved for heat sinks and other optional accessories. And one thing I do recommend to you with this mech is double heat sinks. An absolute crucial thing when you're firing off plenty of missiles if you don't want to have to stop. Anybody who's familiar with energy weapon combat can relate. I'm going to go ahead and load them up pretty heavily with heat sinks, but I actually need to jump over here. I should have done this first. Throw in an engine. The two I have available are the 170 and the 260. I haven't had enough money to buy anything in between. In fact, that last match almost lost me money with all the damage I took. So, the 260 is going to go in there, because I like to be fast with this mech. You've really got to stay on your feet with this guy, and keep ahead of the game. With us SRMs flying out, they've got a fairly large cooldown time. They do cause a lot of cockpit shake, but there's a lot of time for the person to recover in between salvos, unless you're really chain firing them. And maybe that's something I could look into to make myself even better, chain firing. But I like to half alpha, 2 half alphas, to make sure that my damage is landing. But anyway, I won't get into that right now. After dropping that engine in, and with all those heat sinks I just put in a minute ago, which has given me extraordinary heat efficiency, I'm at 64.2 tons. Well, I was kind of hoping to drop a couple other things in, so I'm actually going to drop a heat sink and lose a little bit of armor just to shed that 0.2 of a ton, because I want to have that ton available. Good lord. Okay, so there's my ton, because what I want to do, I like to have a jump jet in here, get up and over buildings, get out of the way, get in the way, whatever the hell I want to do. I have an extra ton there. You know, honestly, I'd like to do a Beagle active probe, but I need another half ton for that. I can't do an AMS either. I need another half ton for that. I guess I'll go ahead and do what I said earlier and drop in an SRM. So that goes ahead and it maxes out my tonnage, leaving this mech with 2 SRM6s, 2 SRM4s. That's 10 SRMs firing with each half alpha, and 4 streak SRMs for accuracy. It's a fairly potent loadout with a jump jet and a very fast engine, plenty of heat sinks, good heat efficiency, heavy armor, and we're going to go ahead and see how this goes. So I'm going to go in the match here in just a minute. Hang tight. So here we arrive in the match. Frozen City nighttime. It's going to help me with my heat efficiency even more. Hopefully I don't wind up on an unbalanced... Okay, there we go. Now, what makes me laugh about this map. It says Frozen City Night, but it's so bright that night vision hardly even helps. They need to tone down the gamma here. If you're going to make a night map, make a night map. It should be difficult to see. They've made it because they don't want it to be difficult to see. They don't want the map to be undesirable. Okay, it's a nighttime map. You need to make the map undesirable for use without night vision. Like, seriously, is that an improvement? No. It's worse. So, anyway, that's my rant. This guy's driving an A1 just like me. I wish I could see his loadout because I'm kind of curious. Maybe I'll find out later on. Come over here and just in front of it.
At 25, fuel at 0%.
Damage to my legs there. Okay, these guys are going in that end of the cave. That's good. I don't really want this to be a cap one. Let's see what happens. Are they finding anyone in there? Maybe no by now. If there's ECM, I don't suppose we will. Yep, there's one. I see one triangle in there. Well, that triangle is certainly going the opposite direction now. I'm going to take a peek, see what's going on over here while my team makes sure the cave stays clear. I think they'll just pop up like this. Instead of actually stepping over.
Fuel at 0%.
Guy up there. I see one. Interesting. People who try to be masters of everything are usually masters of nothing. I like to be master of one type of weapon. That's why I like my missile bow. You know what? I need to stop for a sec. I didn't realize that it got rid of my groupings.
Incoming missile.
Okay, hopefully I've covered the missiles. Because that's what that guy's going to do. He's going to fire missiles at me. I really need to send missiles. I suppose I'll just split it right down the middle for now. Alright, I'm going to close on this catapult C1 because I'm tired of his LRM ways. And the rest of my team is tunnel fighting. So I'll have a fairly isolated battle there. So here we go. Left side, right side, okay, reverse that. And there's 4 medium lasers. I need to lead because SRMs. Fire your LRMs at me, that's smart. Because they are going to drift in the direction. Alpha this time. Okay, there's still a delay on that. Let me recharge before I alpha again. Yeah, run. See, that's what I mean when I say you need to lead a little bit, or you're going to miss like I just did. Okay, get you on the other side. Oh, you. I thought someone was going to kill me. This should be over here.
So.
And good night, Dolly. Okay, so fairly effective, right? You're probably thinking, well, all of your SRM6s earlier probably could have done that same thing. Yeah, you're kind of right, honestly. But I like this a lot better. I mean, if I fire one side, SRMs, still a good amount of SRMs, 10 per side. But what I really like is that SRM streak kicker. I don't have to worry about accuracy. You know, I know that I'm going to hit them. My team's going for the cap now. I guess I could turn around and see if maybe I get to this guy, get you a little more combat info, but I have a feeling that the base is going to be capped long before I get in there for a kill. If I was an LRM boat, maybe, but as you can see, the team's pretty well all there. That base is going down, and this guy's still 500 meters away. Oh, well, you might get to see a couple missiles fire. If he keeps coming at me at that speed, sure. He's going to come around this building here. Oh, no, he stopped. Ooh, lag all of a sudden. Take your time capturing that base, guys, because I want to fire on this guy.
Enemy base is being captured.
A little more combat. Poof! Hey! Didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, moron. The scene's not looking very close to that. I'm going to go ahead and alpha because I don't have time to really screw around. Alpha, give me a kill. That's a kill, but it wasn't my kill. You get the idea. Okay, who's shooting me? Come on. Knock it off. Damn, we have 8 kills. Did we wind up with a team kill in there? It wasn't me, was it? No. Okay, well, there you have it. That's my
Enemy
preferred
base
build.
is being captured.
Pretty effective, no?